Hey there, Laura Whitelaw here, and I'm a marketing and money mindset coach for female entrepreneurs. Welcome to my live broadcast. And if you're watching the replay of this live stream, feel free to post your questions in the comments below, and I'll come back later and answer them for you. Thanks for joining me today. In working with female entrepreneurs, I find that it's a common problem for them to procrastinate from time to time. And of course, my clients wind up feeling frustrated because they seem to spend a lot of time spinning their wheels. So today I'm sharing my 3 tips for overcoming procrastination in your business. And at the end of this live stream, I'm going to invite you to join my Facebook group for female entrepreneurs, where you can participate in a highly effective exercise to overcome procrastination for good, which I'm going to be sharing in my group this coming Wednesday. So check the link at the top of this post to access my community, and I look forward to seeing you there. So getting to the 3 tips to overcome procrastination in your business. Tip number 1 is get clear on your goals and don't try to do too many things at once, okay? While we live in an awesome time with access to so much information on how to do virtually anything, from roasting the best chicken ever to vacation spots for families to starting an online business, there is an overload of information that causes us to become overwhelmed. So if you agree that there's sometimes way too much information out there, I'd like you to click the like button. Just give me a thumbs up there, and or you can post a comment below and let me know how you've become overwhelmed in the past in building your business. So when we're overwhelmed, it makes it hard to make decisions, right? I mean, there's so many great ideas, there's so many great programs, there's so much great advice out there. How do you know where to start? It's tricky sometimes. And my advice to you is to get some clarity, preferably with the help of a coach. But if that's not in the cards for you right now, then what I would suggest to you is that you pick just one thing to focus on for the next 30, 60, or 90 days. Because sometimes things take time to work. And so you need to give it your full focus and dedication for a period of time to ensure it's the right strategy for you. So let's say your plan is to attend live networking meetings to find clients. You might want to attend 2 to 3 meetings a week for the next several weeks so that people will get to know, like, and trust you, which is definitely a key component to building your business. Or maybe you want to focus on networking on social media. If so, then give it your full attention for 30, 60, or 90 days to decide if it's the path you want to continue following before getting distracted by the next shiny object and changing your strategy again. Okay? So tip number 3 is just do it. So Nike had this slogan about 20 years ago. And in working with female entrepreneurs, I find that often entrepreneurs spend a lot of time getting ready, but never actually get around to taking that leap, okay? And it's a little bit like, rather than ready, aim, fire at your target and pulling the trigger finally, they're stuck in the ready phase of the process. So, sometimes they might be, an example, I guess, would be they get caught up in fixing the details of their website and never actually get out there to doing the things that brings in the moolah. So, which essentially is connecting with other people, whether that's live or on social media, and finding clients, putting yourself out there, making offers, putting out a call to action. And I find that when people have trouble leaving the starting gate, it's usually because they have too much mind chatter around not feeling good enough, okay? And all of us feel that way from time to time, especially when we're starting something new. So if you've ever felt that you weren't good enough when starting something new, give me a thumbs up in the comments, or make a comment below. You're not the only one. So you need to know right now that you are good enough. And on top of that, the absolute best way to learn what your target audience wants is to get out there and start talking to people, whether that's live or on social media. Then you can start designing products and programs that are what your audience is looking for, that solves a problem for your audience. And then your confidence will go from there. So just get out there, put yourself out there and do it. Just do it. Focus on activities that have you belly to belly with your prospects, or virtually, whether that's physically or virtually is what I mean to say. And my third tip for overcoming procrastination is kick fear to the curb with tapping. Usually if you're procrastinating on something in your business, it's due to fear around doing something that's out of your comfort zone. Don't let fear paralyze you, because everyone feels fear the first time they do something. The best way to know how to kick fear to the curb, the best way I know how to kick fear to the curb and find the courage to just do it, is tapping. I'm a certified tapping into wealth coach, and tapping is a key component of my coaching. So some of you listening to this may not have ever heard of tapping before. If you have heard of tapping, give me a thumbs up in the comments if you're watching the replay, or leave a comment below if you're not familiar with tapping. If you haven't heard of tapping, then I have to say you're missing out. You're missing out on a great tool that's literally at your fingertips. It's a life-changing, transformational tool that's been used by hundreds of thousands of people from all corners of the planet, not only for fear, but for tens of other issues such as overcoming trauma, weight loss, dealing with physical pain, and much, much more. If you want to learn more, though, I would invite you to join my Facebook group for female entrepreneurs at the link above, or visit my website at overwhelm2empowerment.com. And if you join my Facebook group, I'll be taking my community through a tapping exercise this coming Wednesday to deal with those fearful times in business when you have to put yourself out there and outside of your comfort zone. And I promise you, if you participate and tap along, you will find it so much easier to be able to get out there and give a talk in front of your target audience, whether online or in person, or whatever it is that causes you to procrastinate. So join me in my group, the Female Entrepreneur Success Club, at the link above, and you will kick that fear to the curb. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.